guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So I thought I would go Christmassy today, and I'm going to be using some of my Christmas kits, the new ones that have come out this year. So I'm using the Vintage Christmas Ephemera selection and also the Vintage Christmas Encyclopedia ones, and they all mix and match really well. I haven't cut them all out. I've still got lots and lots here to cut out, but I wanted to make some bits and pieces, so I thought I would make a start on those. So I've cut some bits out. And I've also got this is the new words and phrases, the Christmas words and phrases, the vintage ones, which you get 216 little tags, whatever, journal cards, tags, whatever you'd like to call them, but you get 216 in this size, and then we've shrunk them down so you get them in this size as well, so you get 432 of them in total. So there's got to be something in there that you like. So they're the two sizes, which are just perfect. So I've just cut out a few pages, and the nice thing about this is you don't have to print off the whole lot. That's it, the same as any digital kit. Just print off what you need, and if you want 2 pages of the same thing, just print off the 2 pages, but you have a choice, a really big choice. And we've done 3 of sort of like each sort of like saying, like it's beginning to look like Christmas, so we've got that in 3 different, colours or styles. Jingle all the way, we've got nativity, we've got Christmas cookies, we've got all sorts. Christmas sweater, jumper, Santa's sleigh, all sorts. But the ones that we've got, the season's greetings and the Merry Christmas, we have more of, because we tend to use those more, but they are just beautiful. I'm loving them, love them. So, and these are the papers. These are gonna be the base of my Christmas journal. And these are the papers which, if you are a Ko-fi monthly member, you would have got these free this month. Or if you're not, you can purchase them in the Etsy or the Ko-fi shop if you're not a monthly subscriber or a monthly member. So I have got 9 of the pages. I've got 3 pages per signature. Some of them have a line down the middle, so they're like 2 pages. Some of them are plain. So I've just printed them off back and front, just very randomly, because I wanted a plain background for this journal. I haven't done any background papers this year, because I think these look so pretty. They are so lovely. That we didn't need anything on the background page, so we don't want to cover anything up. So if you pop these on, they are just beautiful, aren't they? So I just love them. That goes with the envelope, that's a little thing, but we can just do collages and little pockets to tuck in. I just think it's lovely, and then you're not worried about what you're going to cover up at the back. So I've done 3 signatures, and there's 3 papers in each signature. So I'm just going to do the first one. Loving this paper. And I thought we would I'm going to use one of the little words and phrases, and I'm just going to have that as Christmas. Now I'm going to ink this, just ink around, because I didn't ink around this one. And the idea I have is I'm going to make a Christmas tree. And I've got the little stamps on here. This is the smaller size. On the selection, a couple of the pages I made smaller, like the little sort of stamps, and I had an idea to make a little sort of, that's got a little fairy on, she's lovely, like a little Christmas tree. Whether this is going to work, I'm not quite sure. I've got some tickets there. I had that one. I could do that one. Christmas presents or Christmas? Christmas presents is probably better, isn't it? Actually. That like that, we'll have that one. I've got the little Christmas tree there. So we've got 3 Christmas trees, Santa, and then we've got little fairy at the top. And then I did somewhere have a star. Oh gosh, has he disappeared? Oh, but it's disappeared now. I did have a star at the top of the tree. Gosh, have I flicked him somewhere? Okay, I have got a star somewhere. Okay, just give me 2 minutes and I will go and find it. Let me have a look. I found it. It was amongst all of my little fussy cuts there, so let's just pop you there. That's one of the little fussy cuts in there. As well as you got the little Christmas pudding, Santa, the little little soldier there, and we got little gingerbread man as well. So I'm going to use those in here. So let's start again. So I'm going to pop these little stamps in like a little row, and then like that, and then we've got the little fairy, so it's sort of like in the shape of a Christmas tree, and then we've got the little star that goes at the top. So I thought that looked really nice. I was quite pleased with that, and I'm gonna think I might try and make these into like little tucks, so we could sort of like tuck a little gingerbread man in there, or your little soldier. So let's see what I did want to do with this. I've got some of this which was left over for making a journal cover. Just wondering whether I could just sort of, you know, pop that on the bottom, just give it a little bit of texture or something on there. Would look quite nice, wouldn't it? Let's just chop that off, then it won't look so sort of flat. I'm going to cut a little bit of this fluffy off. We don't need all of that. Just pull those bits. But then again, it might look quite nice hanging at the bottom of the journal, mightn't it, actually? We shall see. I can always cut it off afterwards. So we shall stick that down onto there. So the little bottom bits like that. Yes, that's what we shall do. That's what we shall do. So guys, how far have you got into your Christmas shopping? Have you done any yet? Are you an early organiser or a last minute one? I'm pretty much, I try and get organised and think I should get organised. But sometimes it doesn't happen. I have got one present actually for my daughter. That's it. It's Andy's birthday first. So his birthday is on the 10th of December. So I try and sort of like get that done. And then I sort of like rush and get other bits done. So it's difficult when you've got somebody that's got a birthday close to Christmas. It's so difficult trying to sort of like get two lots of presents, isn't it? Right, shall I think I'm just going to stick this down actually. There we go. But it's my little granddaughter's birthday. I think I've said this a few times. She's going to be 4 on Friday. So I sent her a nice little package. They like their little grandma parcels, they call them. They love to receive a little grandma parcel. They get very, very excited over that. Which I remember when I was younger, not quite 4, that was too many moons ago, but receiving a little parcel from your grandparents was just so exciting. When I first moved abroad, I used to get parcels from my mum. She used to send them to me with all little bits and pieces in that, you know, that I used to miss from the UK. She used to send me some lovely little parcels. Okay, do you think this is going to look nice? Shall I do? I'm just wondering whether to, I think these will be quite nice, little stuck out like that, won't they? Shall I have it? Because little gingerbread man is going to have to pop out. It's not going to fit all the way in, I think. So maybe I will stick this little one down in the middle and just have it just around the 3 sides like that. Gosh, don't put too much glue on. Pop that down just so it goes under the little fluffy bits. He's quite long and straight, so I just think he would look really nice, wouldn't he? Just tucked in there. And you could put like a little book or a little note or something So I'm thinking I might just glue this side, just 3 sides down, and then we can put different things in. Obviously you don't have to put things in all of them, but you can sort of like chop and change, can't you? See which looks better. There we go. And then glue right this way, so I need this bit like that and down there. Pop that on like that, and then I think that will sort of like just leave a little bit of room maybe if I want to put something down the edge of this page. This will be the first page, I think, in the journal as you open it up. Almost looks like a little advent calendar. You could probably do like a little advent calendar in here, couldn't you? Which would look really nice as well with these. I've got bigger ones of these. I think, look, we've got a snowman which is a bit bigger. Right, so shall we do, I think I'll have the pockets. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to have these two so they're out the other way, I think. Not that it really matters, I don't think. Let's stick that down. Put that there. Switch one out. So we need to do down this one. I've been having a play with that little gem setter. The little gem thingamajiggedy. I don't know what it's called, I can't remember. It's a rhinestone applicator. The one from Panda Hall. Oh, it's so much fun. It's a little bit tricky to start with, but it is really good fun. I love it. And I actually popped a little gem on here with it. So I'll do a little video at some point. So what should we have this little lady? I think because we're going to pop. Oh, what have I done? Oh, there's my star. God, I'm going to lose that again in a minute. We need to come a little bit further down so our star. Oh, I should have gone down a little bit more. Never mind. But what I was thinking, I might do her so there's a gap going all the way through. And then this star is going to have to go over the top just a little bit, I think. So if I just glue the top and the bottom, we can have like a little side pocket to pop something in. Like that. Pop that down a little bit lower. Yeah, I should have popped these down just a tiny bit closer to each other. But, oh, doesn't that look nice? Just need a little bit of ink. Just a little bit. And that, just so it doesn't pop over the top of the journal. Oh, I do like that. Shall I glue this on or shall I put something in the middle? Actually, when I do the video for the little rhinestone applicator, I think maybe I'll embellish some of the pages on the journal because it works so lovely on paper or card. You know, if you want to, instead of glue, because I normally use super glue to glue the little gems down because it doesn't make your ink on here spread. Oh, look at that. How fabulous is that? Our little soldier needs to sort of go in the middle, doesn't he? That's how oh, look, we've got a little sticker rock. Oh, maybe I'll pop you there. Oh, guys, that looks so cool, doesn't it? I've got Santa, but I don't think we need Santa in there. I think those three look really good. But I wonder if our little tickets would work. Do you think our tickets would go through there? I don't know. I can't open it up now. There we go. Let's just make it a little. Look at that. You could pop a little thing of tickets. Not that you'd see them, actually. They'd probably just disappear. but we could pop a little rolled up something or rather, like a little letter to Santa or something. Oh, will one of these fit? Oh, I know what I'm going to do on this one. I'm going to get a little bit of paper. Look at that though, doesn't that look so cute? I'm going to get, if I can reach, this is too thick. I need some, here we go. I've got a little bit of just some coffee stained paper. Where's my ruler? Let's just take, that's about the right, just be a tiny bit thicker. Tear this down. I'm going to cut this little tag down. Oh, will it fit? It doesn't quite fit, did it? Not quite. I'm just going to cut it down a little bit. What have I done with my scissors? Oh, there they are. Gosh, guys. Let's just chop this down so we just have Christmas on there. Like that. This should fit, or is that too big? Oh, do you think that's going to be too big now? I just need to get something in there actually and give it a little twiddle. There we go. Didn't really think about that before. That will fit in there, it's just that there's a bit, it's a bit thin. Right, I'm going to take these out so I don't bend them all. Do you think that's going to fit our little, that will go through. I'm going to cut this down just a little bit. We need enough so we can actually write something on it. That level? I think that's about level. There we go, that's better. Just a little bit too thick. Right. Now look at that. Chop these little bits off. That will fit on there. I'm going to actually concertina this like that. Have these little bendy bits this way. There we go. That's perfect. Let's just ink that around. Oops. Like this. This is quite a good one. Obviously it's a Christmas tree, you can't use in other journals, but you could still make little pockets like this and pop little bits and pieces in, couldn't you? Be really cute. Let's just ink these like that. So there, one more here. Make sure we're all inked up nicely. A little bit of vintage. I might do a little bit of my fairy journal. I'll show you how far I've got on that as well at some point. There you go. Look at that, and then we have a little Christmas one. And that will stick on there and go through there. That looks kind of cute, doesn't it? Let's put this on. So don't be afraid to cut your digitals up, if you know what I mean. Like this little tag. Just, you know, cut it up if it's still too big. There we go. Just cut that so it fits, and then that can come out. We've got all of this to write on then, and the back, so you can have a nice little Christmas message in there. Little secret message. Pop that through our little fairy in there. That's kind of lovely, isn't it? Let's pop our little soldier in. Is he a little nutcracker? Not quite, I don't think. Maybe. Pop him in there. Pop a little stick of rock and our little gingerbread man. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Is that a fun little first page of a journal? I think that's gorgeous. And maybe I did find these, which are little snowflake stamps. Had these for donkey's years. I could probably sort of like stamp around. Excuse me. Stamp around the edge as well. But loving that. I wonder if, I always say I'm going to leave it there and carry on. I found some red. It's not the same as the other one that I had. But do you think that would sort of go down there? Or shall I wait? I should really wait, shouldn't I? To see what else I'm going to put on the journal. So I might wait for that to embellish that. We've got these little tickets. I think they're a little bit too, I don't know, we could put little ones on there. What do you think? We only need 2, don't we? We've got a gingerbread man. We haven't got a little jar of sweeties. We've got Santa, snowman. Oh, should we go? I can always print these off again. I'm going to pop a little snowman in there. Pop a little snowman. And I'm going to go for the sweetie jar. The little candy jar. Right. What I forgot, I'm sort of halfway talking. If you wanted to just use these ladies or the little carol singers without the words, just cut them out, just fussy cut them and make that into like a little pocket. Or if you just wanted the little snow globe, just cut that out. You know what I mean? You don't have to use it as it is. You've got all sorts of ways of using these. You can make your own little fussy cuts from them. Another big stick of rock if you needed to use that. Candy cane. But do you know what I mean? Just use the little bits as you go. This is a bigger one. So you could put little tags in there. It's a little bit too big. I'm going to go in with these, but I'm going to pop that onto a little bit of card. These are like little postcards. And make it sort of more oblong. Like that. Let's just... And then I will probably go round with that little, oh there he is, little rhinestone applicator and just add little tiny rhinestones in there to bling it up, because we like bling. I like a bit of bling. There we go. I'm going to stick this onto my little postcard like that. Let's use some glue. Are you guys going to make a Christmas journal this year? Or do you use these for something else? Do you make your own tags and pop on, you know, your parcels? Because you don't have to make a journal. You're good for all sorts of things. Or even scrapbooking. I've never really properly done scrapbooking. Ooh. So yeah, I'm not really a scrapbooker, but I suppose the junk journals are a form of scrapbooking, aren't they? I'm going to just round it a little bit. Look at that. That's cute, isn't it? And that's going to be a little snow one in there. So that's going to tuck in there, and then we will do that with this little candy jar. What was that? Oh, we don't use these, do we? Gosh. Let's pop. There we go. You can just glue him on that bit. So that's a start. The first page of my journal. I haven't got a clue what I'm going to do for the cover yet, but I'm just thinking I'm going to do it different this time and embellish it all first and then do the cover. I'm not going to make my mistakes like I always do. And normally I sort of like make the journal and leave the pages and embellish when I've done it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to embellish the pages and then sew them in. And I haven't done a sewing journal for ages. I normally do the fairy journal where I sort of like no sew binding journal. Look at that. Oh, I do like that. That's such fun, isn't it? There we go. That's our first simple page. We've got our little pulley out here, which I think is a great idea. So that can just be a little journal. You can write a little secret on there. In there. Pop you in. Oh, let's take your gingerbread man out. Won't go in. Pop you in there. Pop you in there. I think I got bigger ones. These are the smaller ones. A bigger gingerbread man. Stick a rock. Our little ones here, which are great. Our little nutcracker soldier boy in there. And there we go. So this is going to go on there like that. First page. Fabulous. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll pop all the little details of everything I've used under the video, just in case you fancy taking a little peek. But look at all these yummy bits here. Oh, I'm going to have the biggest journal ever. I think this is why I've got so much Christmas stuff. This is why I'm going to make the pages first and then make the cover. Because, you know, I always make my covers too small. And I end up with a big, fat mouthed journal. So I'm going to learn. It's taken me a long time, but I'm going to learn from my mistakes, I hope. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Have a fab rest of the day. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.